So imagine potato chips without its own plastic bag. Imagine a car without an engine. Imagine the world without a sun or a moon, right? This is ultimately what we're doing when we forget that our desires come with a solution, and each desire comes with its own pattern of fulfillment. Okay? That means every problem has an answer. Okay? Every issue has a solution. This is the mentality that you need to be adapting. Okay? This is the mentality you need to be normalizing. So if something comes up, nope, there's a solution. Oh, I can't pay a bill? Don't worry, there's a solution. Oh, my significant other left me right now today? Oh, no, there's a solution. And I'm not saying don't feel whatever it is that you need to feel during these times, okay? One thing that I'm very different on, and this is because I'm a behavioral scientist and social psychologist, is I know what emotions do if you suppress them, okay? It was the famed and well-known psychoanalyst and neurologist Sigmund Freud who said that if you push down your emotions, right, all you're going to do is allow them to find another outlet through you, okay? Because your body, in this sense, keeps the score, okay? And that's a book I encourage everybody to read in my coaching program, okay? Why? Because repression does not mean gone. Okay? If you have a fear, if you have a doubt, if you have an interpretation that doesn't serve you, and you're like, nah, I'm just going to ignore it. Okay? And not deal with it. Even Neville Goddard says, listen, if you don't deal with this energy, it's basically the birthplace of disease. He says this amongst everybody else out there, right? And so there must be truth to that. Okay? So what does that mean? Well, listen, if you learn to fear, for example, your desires, which you should not. Okay, like, oh my gosh, I want this, so that means that there must be a lack, or there must be a fear of me wanting to feel loved. And that's okay. That's okay to have some sort of desire that is telling you that you want fulfillment in this area. Remember, desires are divine in origin. This is why I love Neville's work, because he says, listen, if the divine speaks a language, okay, it is a few things, but it's mainly desire that's fulfilled, right? It is satisfaction. It is, I get it. I get my desire, okay? So then why is it that sometimes we fear or are afraid to desire? Because we're afraid that we're not powerful enough to actually manifest the solution or the relief or the excitement or the joy, whatever it is that we align with that desire being fulfilled. And so then we begin telling a story that makes sense to us and makes sense to others, where we justify not being fulfilled. In fact, we live in a society that is predicated on not being fulfilled. A whole advertising industry that says you should buy their product to feel fulfilled, okay? Now, they got part of it right. You should feel fulfilled. You should not buy their product, right? And again, I'm not saying that purchasing things, commodities, consumerism doesn't matter. But what I'm trying to get you to realize is that you can't go around saying, I have this desire, so then therefore I must fear it. No. Desires are actually a form of emancipation. They're a form of awareness, Neville says, right? And so what do they bring awareness to? That we're divine, that we are divine in origin, that we are other than human, okay? That in one sense, if you want to use a funny word, we're like aliens trying to figure out what it means to get back home. And no, I don't think heaven is somewhere out there. Heaven is here, right? You're living in this space, in this stage world, building out a cosmos of possibilities, okay? So again, do not fear your desires. Don't frame them as bad. Don't be like, oh, I want that, I'm never going to have it. No, go inside. Go be mental about it. Use your mental space and create a world and inhabit it and live it and participate in it, right? And saturate it and drench it in the emotions of fulfillment, right? Because that's what you deserve. You actually deeply deserve your desires. And so every desire is a blueprint, a map into the world where you not only are fulfilled, but where you wake up even more and more and more to the very fact that you are a divine being who can create whatever you want. So So do it. Just do it.